Hey there, Leo. Welcome back. Here's your horoscope for October 20th, 2025. Today's energy brings a message of love, hope, and good fortune. The universe is working in your favor, and something special is aligning for you. Let's see what the stars want you to know today. Welcome, my dear Leo, to this sacred space where calm meets the whisper of the universe. Here we are together, in this moment suspended between the sky and your heart, ready to listen to what the stars want to tell you today. Breathe deeply. Feel your chest expand. This is your time, your light, your message. Today arrives with a very special vibration for you, child of the sun, generous soul of fire. The heavens open in your favor, and what unfolds now is not random. Every movement in the sky carries a mirror for your inner world. The moon travels through Libra, balancing emotional tides and teaching you to harmonize extremes, your need for freedom with your need for peace, your desire to act with your longing to reflect. Other planetary aspects invite you to release what no longer supports your growth, to cleanse the old energy that sometimes clings silently to the corners of your soul. This celestial dance whispers one simple truth: you are ready to expand again. General prediction for the day. There's a question resonating deep inside you today: am I living my truth? It's quiet, but persistent. The sun, your ruler, amplifies that call, a desire to be authentic, to lead with your heart, to speak from your essence rather than from expectation. That leadership the world admires in you is transforming now. It's no longer about commanding, but about inspiring. About walking forward with calm authority, not to impress, but to illuminate. It's likely that today you'll feel certain emotional contradictions. You might be facing a situation that no longer fits, or perhaps you've noticed that something around you drains rather than nourishes. Don't rush. The key is to pause before acting, to let silence clarify what noise has confused. Take a slow walk, sip your coffee in peace, or simply close your eyes and breathe. Because, Leo, in the stillness, your intuition becomes crystal clear. The stars are gently aligning you with a new path, and even if the outer world hasn't revealed it fully yet, inside you already sense it. This is the kind of day where your faith matters more than the evidence. Your solar fire burns steadily, even when clouds pass before it. Keep it alive. Now, I invite you to affirm your intention by writing in the comments, "I choose to shine in my truth." That sentence is more than words, it's a commitment to your evolution. And if this message stirs something in your heart, offer the universe a sign of gratitude by giving this video a like. That simple act becomes your way of saying, I am open to receive more guidance, more light, and more miracles on my path. ###### Love Horoscope. For singles. Today, the heavens smile at you with playful warmth. You might feel drawn toward someone unexpectedly, a connection that sparks curiosity rather than logic. Don't resist it. It doesn't have to be a commitment right away. It could simply be an encounter that reminds you how alive you are. Authenticity is your greatest magnet. You don't need to chase attention, your natural confidence does that for you. If something makes your heart race, express it with kindness and honesty. The universe rewards bravery spoken with tenderness. For some, this could even be the beginning of something that grows over time, but only if you let it unfold gently, without forcing destiny to move faster than it must. For those in relationships, if you share your life with someone, today's energy invites you both to look in the same direction again. You might feel a desire to bring freshness into your bond, a shared project, a heartfelt talk, or simply a moment of closeness that reawakens intimacy. Don't avoid sensitive topics, face them with warmth. A calm conversation may clear the fog that has lingered quietly between you. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness, it's the foundation of genuine connection. If tension arises, breathe first, then listen. Sometimes what your partner needs most isn't advice, it's your presence, your attention, your understanding. And when love is expressed through listening, it heals faster than you imagine. ##### Work and money. In the professional sphere, this is a favorable day to step into visibility, to let others see what you're capable of. A project that's been waiting in the shadows is ready for the light. The moon's harmony with Mercury helps with teamwork and diplomacy, making it a perfect moment to share ideas, propose solutions, or collaborate on something meaningful. You don't have to do everything alone. Acknowledging the strength of others amplifies your own. Financially, a subtle opportunity might appear, an offer, an overlooked idea, or simply a realization that helps you use your resources more wisely. Don't act impulsively. Observe first, then decide. Adjust what needs balance, eliminate unnecessary expenses, and consider investing in your growth, a course, a tool, an experience that fuels your long-term vision. If nothing concrete happens today, don't be discouraged. The stars are weaving quietly. Success built on patience lasts longer than success built on rush. If you're employed, reflect on your purpose behind the daily routine. When your why aligns with your actions, the smallest task becomes sacred. And if you're self-employed or creative, let your voice be heard. The world is ready to receive what you create when you speak with truth and passion. Health and energy. Your body speaks, Leo. Perhaps through tension in your shoulders, pressure in your chest, or restlessness in your thoughts. None of this is random. Your fiery energy accumulates easily, you must release it consciously. Set aside moments for gentle practices, stretching at sunrise, walking barefoot for a few minutes, breathing intentionally before sleep. When you move your body with awareness, you realign your inner fire instead of letting it burn out of control. Eat to nourish, not to fill. Rest to recover, not to escape. The lunar influence on Libra favors balance in your nervous system and circulation, so harmony becomes your medicine. A simple ritual: stand before a mirror, place your hand on your heart, and whisper, "I am my own safe space." This small act recalibrates your energy and centers your mind. Hashtag spiritual message of the day. Your mantra today is, I open myself to the light of my truth and allow my radiance to inspire with humility and kindness. Repeat it softly, breathing in strength and exhaling peace. This is not just affirmation, it's a declaration of your alignment with the universe. Ask yourself, what can I release today that no longer serves me? What can I accept that will make me stronger? These questions are portals. If you feel these words resonating, honor that connection by clicking like. It's not merely an act of support, it's a spiritual gesture of openness, telling the universe, I am ready to evolve, to learn, to receive. Hashtag lucky numbers. The vibrations guiding your day are 7 to 18, 27 to 42, 53. Visualize them glowing like beams of sunlight through your path. Choose the one that feels alive in your heart, and carry it mentally as a reminder that divine timing is at work. Hashtag closing reflection. Thank you, Leo, for opening your heart to this message. What you've just listened to isn't simply a horoscope, it's a moment of connection between your inner self and the vast universe. Today's energies remind you that true power doesn't shout, it radiates. That leadership begins within. That vulnerability is another form of courage. As this day unfolds, may you walk with faith, speak with kindness, and act with purpose. The universe conspires with you, not against you. If this message brought you clarity or peace, consider subscribing or following this channel so we can continue this sacred journey together. Remember, every dawn the sky renews itself, and so do you. Go forward, luminous soul. May your fire guide you gently, and may your truth always shine brighter than your fears. My dear Leo, if you are listening to this right now, it's because you are ready to receive what the universe has been trying to tell you for days. Nothing that arrives today is by accident. Everything that touches your life comes as part of a higher rhythm that your soul recognizes, even if your mind still hesitates. The moon continues its path through Libra and forms a harmonious aspect with both Venus and Mercury. This celestial triad brings beauty to the way you relate, softness to your words, and a gentle reminder that true balance is never static, it's a living dance. It's time to forgive, to reconcile, to speak from honesty instead of pride. This is also a moment to ask yourself, am I being fair to myself? You give so much, Leo, but do you also give yourself rest, kindness, compassion? The moon whispers that self-care is not selfishness. It is the soil where your light grows. You may sense a wave of nostalgia, or a subtle sadness without a clear reason. Don't run from it. That feeling is only your old energy leaving, making room for the new you that is already emerging. Every time you release an old version of yourself, the universe applauds, because letting go is an act of courage. Remember, life never takes away what your spirit truly needs, it only clears what blocks your evolution. Today, trust that process. General prediction for the day. You are being pulled in two directions. The sun wants you to move forward, while the Libra moon asks you to slow down and find harmony. If you can unite both forces, you'll create pure magic, action guided by wisdom. It's an excellent day to close cycles, sign agreements, or take steps that restore emotional order. If something has been weighing on your heart, clarity begins to appear like morning light after a long night. This isn't a time for rushing. It's a time for conscious movement. Each word, each decision, each silence today has weight. So choose with awareness. Emotionally, your soul is ready to speak. You might feel the need to express something that has been trapped inside for too long. Allow yourself to speak your truth with tenderness. When you release what was unspoken, energy flows freely again. Love horoscope. 4 singles. Someone from your past might reappear today, perhaps through a message, a memory, or a random encounter that reawakens old emotions. Don't judge it too quickly. Sometimes the universe sends echoes from the past, not to reopen wounds, but to show you how much you've healed. If you still feel emotional intensity, observe it. See what it teaches you. You don't have to run toward it or away from it. Simply understand it. On another note, new connections may arise in surprising ways, perhaps with someone whose energy feels oddly familiar, as if you've known them forever. This meeting could spark curiosity and warmth rather than passion at first glance, but that gentle vibration is the seed of something genuine. The stars encourage you to stay authentic. Don't try to be impressive, just be real. That sincerity will draw the right soul toward you. For those in relationships, today, empathy and patience are the keys. Your partner may need emotional support, even if they don't know how to ask for it. Be the calm center, Leo, the safe space where love can breathe. If disagreements have built up, the Libra moon helps you build bridges instead of walls. You might finally talk about something that's been avoided for too long, and instead of conflict, you'll find relief. There is a strong invitation to cooperate rather than compete. Remember that love isn't about who is right, it's about who listens, who understands, who chooses peace. You and your partner are learning to love in a more mature, conscious way. When you let go of the need to control, love deepens naturally. Work and money. Your professional life begins to gain color again. The fog that surrounded your goals starts to lift. The Sun and Mercury grant you clarity of thought and eloquence. If you've been waiting for an opportunity, it could come through a conversation, an email, or an intuitive spark that suddenly connects the dots. For those working within a team, diplomacy will be your greatest ally. People are more receptive to your ideas today than you realize, but approach them with grace, not with force. When you lead from warmth rather than pride, you awaken admiration rather than resistance. If you are building your own business or creative path, the universe now opens doors through communication and presentation. Pay attention to details, how you express your vision, how you describe your project, how you share your art. The cosmic energy rewards elegance and coherence. In finances, moderation brings security. It's not the time to spend impulsively, but it is a good time to plan. The stars favor conscious management and intelligent investment. See money not as an enemy, nor as an idol, but as energy, one that flows where intention flows. If you're seeking employment, maintain your faith. What seems delayed is only being aligned. Sometimes the universe postpones what isn't right yet, not to punish you, but to protect you. Every not yet hides a something better. Health and emotional well-being. Your vitality begins to rise again, though your emotions are still delicate. The moon in Libra calls for balance. Too much activity will exhaust you, but too much stillness can dull your fire. Find the middle point. It's a great day for small self-care rituals, a relaxing bath, listening to peaceful music, turning off notifications for an hour. If you can, avoid tense atmospheres or arguments, they'll affect you more deeply than usual. Your heart, both physical and symbolic, needs gentleness. Do what makes it smile. Whether it's watching a sunset, hugging someone you love, or simply forgiving yourself for not being perfect, each of these acts strengthens your life force. Remember, Leo, you heal not only when you rest, but also when you love. Spiritual advice of the day. Your message from the universe today is, there is no greater power than inner calm. When you learn to respond instead of react, peace becomes your superpower. The outer world may shake, but your inner world remains solid. Every challenge hides a blessing, and every delay carries a lesson. If something doesn't move as quickly as you hoped, it's only because the divine order is preparing something more precise, more aligned, more you. If this message resonates with you, write in the comments, "I trust the timing of the universe." That affirmation connects you with abundance, reminding you that divine timing never fails. And if you feel gratitude in your heart, gently tap that like button, not just to support this space, but as a spiritual gesture of openness, a signal that says, yes, I am ready to receive more signs, more blessings, and more guidance from the universe. Lucky numbers. Today vibrates with 3 to 11, 19 to 33, 47 to 58. Each number carries a frequency that can align with your intention. Write them down, meditate on them, or simply keep them close as symbols of prosperity. Right now, the moon continues to shine through Libra, and its light touches the area of your chart that governs relationships, agreements, and the balance between I and we. But today the sun, your cosmic ruler, forms a subtle alignment with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and higher truth. This is cosmic language for growth through authenticity. It means that the more honest you are with yourself, the more doors open around you. It's time to stop trying to fit old patterns that no longer reflect who you've become. You may feel a quiet calling in your chest, the desire to live more freely, to express your creativity without fear, to speak from your heart even when it trembles. That's not restlessness. It's your soul stretching its wings. The message from the universe today is simple and radiant. Don't be afraid to shine differently. You are evolving, Leo. Your fire is taking on new colors. General prediction for the day. Today invites you to renew your faith, not a passive faith that waits for miracles, but an active one that builds them. Faith that keeps you walking even when you can't yet see the next step. Faith that reminds you that what's meant for you will never pass you by. You may feel mixed emotions, gratitude for how far you've come, and sadness for what you've outgrown. Let those feelings coexist. They are both sacred. Every ending is a form of beginning, and your heart knows that. This is also a wonderful day for ritual, for cleansing, releasing, or simply refreshing your space. Organize your desk, open your windows, write your intentions, light a candle, or throw away something that carries outdated energy. Every physical act of renewal mirrors an inner transformation. So, as a declaration to yourself and the universe, write in the comments, "I trust my light and my destiny." That phrase carries enormous power. It is a seal of courage, a pact with your own soul. And if this message feels true to you, if something inside of you vibrates while reading it, give this video a gentle like. Do it not for me, but for you, as a symbolic act of gratitude to the universe. A gesture that says, I am ready to receive more blessings, more guidance, and more signs of light. Love Horoscope. 4 singles. You're glowing differently, Leo. People can feel it. There's something magnetic about your energy today, not because you're trying to attract attention, but because you've stopped chasing it. You're radiating peace, and peace is irresistible. You might catch someone's eye, someone who sees you not as a trophy, but as a mirror of strength and sincerity. Or maybe you'll simply notice that your self-love is blooming so naturally that even solitude feels like sacred company. If you've been healing from the past, know that the energy has shifted. What's coming next won't repeat what hurt you, it will echo what you've learned. Allow life to surprise you again. The stars whisper, the next love story begins the moment you stop trying to rewrite the last one. For those in relationships, today's energy brings depth and tenderness. You and your partner may not need too many words, sometimes a glance or a small gesture says it all. You might sense an emotional renewal, a calm after a storm, a desire to hold each other not out of need, but out of choice. If there has been tension, the Libra moon helps you rebuild harmony. Speak from softness, not from defense. Choose connection over being right. It's also a favorable moment to dream together, to plan, to imagine a shared project, or simply to rediscover joy in the simple things: cooking, walking, listening. Love is not built in grand gestures, but in consistent tenderness. Remember, when two souls evolve together instead of clinging to comfort, love doesn't end, it transforms into something higher. Work and money. In your professional world, you're no longer chasing external validation. You want purpose, not performance. The Sun's alignment with Jupiter supports this transition. It invites you to see your work not just as a way to survive, but as a vehicle for meaning. If you've been doubting your direction, this is the time to look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself, what kind of world do I want to help build? What energy am I sharing through my work? These reflections will open the next chapter of your career. You might receive intuitive flashes today, a message, an idea, a new contact, or a hint about an upcoming opportunity. Write it down. Even if it seems small, it could lead to something important later. For those considering a change, a new project, a career shift, or starting something on their own, the stars are gently encouraging you. But remember, success grows best in soil prepared with patience. Plan with care, act with purpose. Financially, this is a good time to stabilize rather than expand. Reorganize, adjust, and visualize abundance as flowing energy rather than static numbers. When gratitude leads, prosperity follows. A practical note from the stars: avoid comparing your progress to anyone else's. You are in your own divine timing. What's meant for you can't miss you. Health and energy. Your physical and emotional energy are tightly linked today. You may feel waves of fatigue or bursts of enthusiasm without an obvious reason. That's your energy realigning. Your soul is integrating recent changes. Give yourself permission to rest without guilt. The body heals through softness, not pressure. Practice silence, even briefly. Turn off the noise, close your eyes, and listen to your heartbeat. It's the rhythm of the universe pulsing within you. The stars also encourage you to care for your heart, both literally and symbolically. Be mindful of emotional overload, and choose love over worry whenever you can. Do something today purely because it nourishes your joy, not because it's useful or productive. Your vitality will thank you. Spiritual advice of the day. The divine message that crowns this day says, stop trying to control what is already destined to bloom. Just trust. The universe doesn't need you to force outcomes, it needs you to stay aligned. When you surrender the urge to micromanage life, grace flows in. Write one affirmation today, a promise to yourself. Something like, I am guided. I am supported. I am ready. Say it aloud, and imagine golden light surrounding you. If this message touched your soul, write in the comments, I thank the universe for my evolution. That sentence is a key, unlocking doors of abundance and synchronicity. And once again, if it feels right, click like. Let that small action be your offering, your energetic yes to receiving even more wisdom from the universe. Lucky numbers. Your cosmic numbers today are 4 to 9, 21 to 36, 44 to 60. Each carries its own vibration. For bring stability, 9 completion, 21 creativity, 36 flow, 44 protection, and 60 divine harmony. Visualize them as sparks of golden light guiding your path today. Final closing message. Thank you, noble Leo, for journeying through this reading with such an open heart. You are not just listening to predictions, you are remembering your power. You are a being of light, learning to trust your own flame. The universe sees your efforts, even when no one else does. And it wants to remind you, you are never behind, never late, never forgotten. Every experience, even the painful ones, has shaped your wisdom. Every moment has polished your soul until it shines with clarity. As you step into the rest of your day, walk with your head held high and your heart open. Speak gently, love deeply, and believe in your path. The sun, your celestial guardian, smiles upon you. Its warmth is your essence, its radiance your truth. May every breath you take today remind you of this. You are not searching for the light. You are the light. Until next time, may your inner fire burn steady and your spirit walk in peace. You are loved. You are guided. You are infinite. And that's your daily horoscope, Leo. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cosmic updates every day. Sending you light, positivity, and all the good vibes. See you tomorrow.